It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball.
We got this. Let's go.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 7.
Lakers at the controls right now. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. To Beal. Rondo clears the rebound. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
To Beasley. Screen coming.
Here comes screen. Here comes screen.
Hart gets it in the left corner. To Josh Hart.
Watch that back door. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
For three.
To number 3, Bradley Beal. That's his first personal foul.
Josh Hart at the line. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Hits all 3 free throws.
Hey, good shot.
Wizards at the controls. Beal to Wall. Screen coming. Takes stock of the floor. Here's Wall for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. Superman, Dwight Howard. Good start, he's made his first shot.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Beal to Wall. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Beal to Howard. Inside, he scores.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Knocked loose. Into the front court. It's Wall. Leads forward. And the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Beasley.
Screen. On your right.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Can't get the bounce. That's rebounded by Beasley. To Josh Hart. Looking for his man. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Good shot, baby.
The assist from number 3.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall to Howard. and McGee there for the rebound. Driving is Rondo, but his shot won't fall. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
From the painted area, won't go down. The shot.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Hart. That pass stolen by the Wizards. To Howard. JaVale McGee with the block. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Into the front court comes Rondo. Down 4. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Wall. Michael Beasley.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Beal. To Howard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Wizards have it. Wall to Howard. Probing the D. Got a peek.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Down to 5 on the 24. It's Wall. There it is, John Wall. He's 3 for 7.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
The Wizards now.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Good shot, good shot.
Washington basketball.
I got ball. Pick up, match up. I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
Coming left.
Wall. To Howard. Slams it down.
14-year NBA veteran Dwight Howard didn't become the player we all hoped he would become, but still a very serviceable big in this league. Actually, 5th in the NBA in terms of offensive rebounding last year.
To James.
Watch the pick. See it. I got yours.
Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
To the rim. Flushes down the slam. Ah, Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
To Kelly Oubre. LeBron James swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Pick up.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander to Wall. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Jumper's good.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Wizards with the basketball. Curling inside, Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen.
Hey, I got your help.
To Stevenson. Not done. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Wall into the front court. Margins 8. To Howard. Lakers come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
And that's rebounded by the Lakers. The first quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Head coach Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Wizards at the controls. Gilgeous-Alexander to Beal. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket good at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
And count the basket inside.
Good shot.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gilgeous-Alexander to Kelly Oubre. Austin Rivers to Kelly Oubre. Lets it fly from long range. That's a sweet stroke, even with a hand at his face.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
To James. To Ball. Caldwell Pope. Off the mark. No good.
Match up.
Oubre to Gilgeous-Alexander. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
James lobs it up. Now a steal by Washington. JaVale McGee with a piece. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Not that time. He misses. To Ball. Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers to Gilgeous-Alexander. It goes down.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Beal. Austin Rivers to Gilgeous-Alexander. Deep left corner. Beal, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Lakers ball. Ball.
Stepping in for Washington, number 22, Otto Porter.
Probing the defense. 4-3. Another chance. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
And Otto Porter, so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The assist from number 7.
Rivers with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Double. Hey, box down.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
JaVale.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 23, LeBron.
Wall. Oh, who saw that coming? If you blink, you may miss the fastest man in the NBA.
Man, John Wall is like a blur. When I see him, it reminds me of players I used to guard in the past. Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson. He is that fast with or without the basketball.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Wall across the timeline. Down 6.
Here we go.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
LeBron James, 3 for 3 in this first half.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
He got a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Los Angeles, they have it. Sets him up, flushes down the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Wall. To Howard. Knocked loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Wizards able to recover. To Porter. Trying to cash in. Otto Porter. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
LeBron.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for LA, number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Beal not getting the bounce. To Kyle Kuzma. Ball. To Stevenson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
I got ball.
Has a look. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Stevenson. To Kyle Kuzma. Inside, he scores.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall to Howard.
Cut him.
Sizing up the defense. Shot from in close, no good.
Screen coming left.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
Nothing going here on that drive. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Wall to Beal. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To James. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Beal. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Tosses. James. From long range. It's Beal with the rebound. Into the front court comes Wall. Down 12. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
John Wall, the new modern-day athlete. He battled the knee injury last season and missed 41 contests after undergoing arthroscopic surgery on that knee, and still one of the fastest guys we have in the league today.
Minutes left in the
To
second
Ball.
quarter.
Here comes the screen. A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. Has a chance. No good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
James. Whoa! What a finish!
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 22, JaVale McGee.
Shot from the lane won't go. Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Short jumper stays out. To James. LeBron James. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
John Wall goes to work. He buries it off the step back. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
James, short jumper, and a putback slam. Long key from three-quarters court. First half in the books with the Lakers in command.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers are up after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Assists.
What you see on screen is how this team was able to gain its competitive advantage, doing what's necessary for the lead.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Wizards have it.
Block up. Here he comes.
Wall to Beal. Screen coming.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Surveys the floor. Beal to Howard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. James into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. It's Beal with the rebound. Goes to the right side. Porter to Wall. Bradley Beal, not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Bradley Beal, a first-time All-Star last year, averaging just under 23 points per game. Glad to know everybody eats.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Washington basketball. Beal. To Wall. Takes stock of the floor. It's LeBron with the rebound. Kuzma. Cruises inside for 2.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Wall with it up top. His guys trail by 10. Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
JaVale McGee. Has a look. And the Lakers have the rebound. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Lakers come up with it. To Kyle Kuzma. There's the toss. Tough make through traffic.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
Wall to Beal. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
LeBron James snatching it out of the air. Second block in this quarter. Ball with it up top. His team leads it by 10. Lonzo Ball. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Count the basket at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Wizards with the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
I gotta be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
To James.
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Wall to Beal. Wall. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Looking for his man. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. To Beal. Fires it.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. That's going to...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Into the game for Washington Wizards, number 2, John Wall. Into the game.
Wall to Beal. Wall to Beal. Missed a wide open look. To Josh Hart. Caldwell Pope. Curling inside. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Wizards at the controls. Wall to Porter. Beal. To the rim. Flushes down the slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Otto Porter. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Beasley. To Josh Hart. Going to launch beyond the arc. Slams it home on the putback.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall to Porter. To Beal. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Beasley. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Into the front court. It's Wall. His guys down big. Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Josh Hart. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
I missed it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Inside, he scores.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Wall to Howard. Shot from in close, no good. To Caldwell Pope. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Deep 2 there, won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to shuffle things up. To Beasley. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 3 for 6 now.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Wall into the front court. Down a bundle. To Porter. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Wizards have it. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Beasley. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
The assist from number 2, John Wall.
To Beasley. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And breaks it up.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Hart. Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim, short. Here comes the screen. For 3. That won't go. To Wall.
He up, baby. Big pick right there.
Screen coming. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Rivers. Here's Wall for 2. John Wall at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Gilgeous-Alexander to Porter. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. JaVale McGee. Pass to the rim. That pass stolen by the Wizards.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
The pass set it all up.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Porter. Wall. And the rebound taken in by Lonzo.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Finish that.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Washington basketball. Wall to Porter. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Ball. Big finish. Full head of steam that time. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Washington Wizards. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.